Greetings, programs, and welcome to the grid. This Disney Infinity toy box has been 3 years in the making, and today you finally get to see it in action. My goal for this video is to just play through my Tron toy box and show it off a bit, and I'll show you how to start building it next time. Now the player begins here in this small room, and it's just an enclosed area and you don't really know where you are at this point. And directly in front of us is an identity disc, and this will allow you to play as any character you want. And if you have 2 players, there will be another disc here, so there's one for each player. But since I'm playing as Kevin Flynn, or Sam Flynn rather, I already have an identity disc, so I'll just leave that. And we'll head down this corridor, which is the only way we can go. And then we find ourselves at the end of this corridor with a little bit of jumping to do. We catch a little bit of a glimpse outside. And this kind of gives us the hint that we're actually in an underground cave here. And we get our first look at the world of Tron up here. And uh-oh, we got company. These guys have been sent here to take us into custody. But unlike the original Tron movie, we're not going to let that happen. Alright, so here we are. We are now on the grid, and you get your first look at the main world here. And there's several different things you can do at this point. We have a racetrack that you can use, and there's a vehicle generator over here which will give you a light cycle. We'll come back to that in a minute. That door leads you to the light cycle grid, and this one leads you to the Disc Duel Arena. And we'll play this one first. And as we approach the challenge maker, you'll notice the blip block floor is being put in there. So we'll start our challenge. In the original movie, they were on kind of these platforms that had these circular discs. And,
I'm not gonna mess around.
Whoa! Oh no! And if you fell through like that, you died. And actually, it's in the process of failing the challenge right now. But we'll go ahead and try it again. Anyway, in the original movie, you had these circular platforms they stood on, and parts of the platform could be de-resed. In here, I'm using the blip blocks. Oh no!
Okay.
It happened again. So this is a little more challenging than you might think. We'll do this one more time. You'll notice there are a few solid blocks that you can try to stay on that won't disappear out from under you. I'll talk about my reason for doing that in a future episode when we create this. Whoa, no! Oh, no! When we create this game in the toy box. But, I have never done this bad at this game before. But it is challenging. 'Cause even when you're on these solid blocks, you can get knocked off. Alright, let's be a little more aggressive here. There we go. I guess I can't talk and play at the same time. Alright. But you get the idea. You want to be the last person standing and don't fall through the floor. So that's pretty challenging, and that is the single-player version. This actually does support 2 players, and that can be a lot of fun playing this against another player, because you can target the blocks underneath them, you can try to knock them off the blocks. There's all kinds of things you can do there. Alright, I am not going to play the racetrack because it's really not all that exciting. I mean, it's kind of fun, but when we build the racetrack, I'll race it at that point and show you. But I want to show you the light cycle battle now. Because this is the other game that's from the movie. So when we enter the arena, you'll notice we have a bunch of light cycles that have spawned. And they're on paths. And if you use the attack key, you can generate a light trail behind you and cause the other bikes to de-res. And that's something that's built into the bikes, which is really cool. And I tried to highlight that in the trailer. And there's 5 bikes here that you need to destroy. Alright, and at that point, I've got all 5. The barrier is down at the end, and now we can make a run for it. Try to escape the grid. And there's a couple of different ways you can go, but the idea is to get through this canyon maze. And you've got turrets waiting for you in here. And there's some color pressure plate switches you need to find. And when you get the right color, that little star goes off, and you have a sound effect that lets you know that you got the right color. And in case you're wondering what that does, the exit to the maze, which is over here, is protected by an energy force field. So we have to find the switches that will take down that force field and allow us to get out of here. I really like that de-res effect that they have built into the identity disc. That's pretty cool. And here's our next one. Alright, proceed to the exit. So the force field should be down now. And now we can get out of here. In the trailer, I showed some recognizers flying around in here, but I had to take those out because I didn't have enough memory for that. But I'll show you how to do that anyway. And when we get to the build videos, those of you who would want those flying around in there, we'll put them back in.
We'll see about that.
Whoa! Trying to ambush me. Oh, more of them showing up. They don't really like it when people get loose from the grid, or programs get loose from that grid. There we go. I think that's the last one. Alright, our goal is to get to the top of that I.O. tower. That's really the only place we can go, because that just takes us back into the maze. And I thought I actually had a radar marker up there, but it's not showing up. I'll have to figure that out when we get to the logic. Here you can kind of get an idea of the size of the toy box. There's the canyons. We have some sky islands up there that we're going to get to shortly, and the light cycle grid over there. So this is a pretty big toy box. And here we go, the I.O. tower. Now all you have to do, really, is just step on that plate. And I'll turn around this way because you can see the rail slide over there is kind of broken. Stepping on this will fix that. But since this is also part of the movie, I'm going to use his special move. Just like he did in the movie. To talk to his user. And get his instructions. And that fixed the rail slide. So now we can head over this way. And this takes us over to the Solar Sailor. And we're in the hangar bay for that. And rather than actually fly it, we'll just hop on the rail slide here. And we come to the first of the Sky Islands. Alright, if we stayed on the rail slide, that would take us around that corner and down to the Sky Island over that way. And up here we have a button casing encased in a force field, and also some colored pressure plates. And on the other side, we have another plate that will actually rotate that little middle section there. Alright, so we'll head down to the next Sky Island because there's not much we can do here yet. We need the colors that we have to put in on those color pressure plates. We also have to figure out how to get that force field down. Whoops. Nice. Okay, we have a little rail slide here. Okay, so this kind of gives us an idea of or exactly what colors we need to put in on those pressure plates over there. So we have a yellow, what looks like a pink or purple, and a blue. So we'll try to remember what those are. And we'll head back to the first island here and put that code in. Whoa! Okay, first one was a yellow. That one. Next one was a pink or purple. That looks right. Okay, that opened the button casing, but we still can't get to it. And what we're trying to do is fix that rail slide over there. Alright, so let's head over. Oh no! I'm going to cheat and go back up. Just for purposes of the playthrough here. Try to land on that thing. There we go. Turn around and go the other way. If you do fall through, you got to take the long way around to get back. I guess a checkpoint would help. I could have just fallen off the thing and then the checkpoint would bring me back up. I'll have to remember to do that in the logic when we get there. Alright, so we have a button here. That takes down the force field. And now let's see if we can get... Whoa! Whoa! That was close. And that fixed the rail slide. So now we can continue onward. I kind of wanted to add some recognizers and cannons and things along the way, like they had in the Toy Box Tales number 10 episode in Disney Infinity 2.0, but I just didn't have the memory for that, so I'll show you what to do when we get to the build. And those of you who are on systems with more memory, you'll be able to do something about that. Uh-oh. Oh, nice. Uh-oh, he got away from it, though. Oh, man. Yikes. I did some damage to him, but now... Oh, there we go. Ah, he's tough. Phew. Well, that was quite the battle. Alright, we'll keep making our way to the MCP core, which is right here. And there's the MCP. And you'll notice there's a target there at its mouth. And we have to find an opening through that shield to get him. Now I could just try to attack through here. That's going to be hit or miss. But I could try it. Sometimes I can get through. This is a lot easier though. Just a matter of timing it to try to get through the gaps. And you can only do this for so long. And then the MCP decides to zap your slingshot here. We need to get 20 hits in here in order to destroy the MCP and shut it down. Whoa. You get a little bit of warning there with the spark. Ah, that wasn't timed real well. There's one. I should probably show you what happens if you stay on that platform. You do die. I've got it hooked up to a kill switch. Whoops. Just not getting the timing right. There we go. Oops. Alright, I'm just going to keep playing. Zap. So yeah, it's a good idea to get off this thing. Although it doesn't really hurt you, I suppose, because you just respawn. Alright, 2 more hits. Alright, let's just get off that thing. Oh, I thought I had that one. That's not going to work. There we go. Oops. And there's one last attempt to get you there. One last power surge he had sent through that thing. And with that, the MCP is destroyed and the system is free once again. Well, I hope you enjoyed my Tron toy box. Thank you for watching. Before you go, leave a comment and let me know what you think of it. And please like and subscribe for more Disney Infinity toy box designs like this. That's all for me today. Next time, I'll start showing you how to build this. Until then, take care.